This is it. This is the entire reason we brought in our new coach, Todd Bowles. It's because we wanted to be in the playoffs with a chance of going far. He became Coach of the Year on the way, and we have an incredibly strong team. We've used XP on all of these guys, and look what we have now. If you ignore the confidence, we've got a 90 rated left guard, a 91 rated center, and a 97 rated right guard. Tight end's actually still quite low on overalls, but I'm pretty happy with what they're doing. Quarterback, we managed to improve some accuracy, but overall didn't go up that much. Trayvon Bromley, there's just nothing to spend anything on except for speed at this point. Also slightly improved. I don't even remember what else. Oh, his stiff arm, so he's into the next group of ability, but that's it. But then Ashley Stokes, I think, made the Pro Bowl again as a returner, and now as an 82 overall wide receiver with very, very, very good catching, route running, release, everything. Full-blown, actual good receiver now, and he takes that #1 spot there, which means we've now got two absolute speedsters on the outsides, and just one guy who can work over the middle with that good route running and catching that can get that done. On the defense, of course, Rashad Peters up here improved even more. He's now a 92 overall. Hunter Washington up to an 87. Rashad Bass up to an 87. Casey Jacobs went up 1. Gabriel Turner, let's see, he went from a 79 to an 83 at his free safety position. Obviously, take a little bit off for him playing cornerback. Marlon Humphrey improved as well. Take a look here. We could have Bruce at left tackle. If you take a look at his actual stats, those are left tackle stats. 86 strength, 91 run block, 91 pass block, 91 impact blocking, 82 awareness, 70 speed, 78 acceleration. This now, one of his biggest problems was awareness, I think, as well, which we've improved. He's just improved since that one terrible season he's had. He is now an 89 overall tackle, and I think Matt Filer is significantly better than, especially when you look at Matt Filer's stats. He's got 84 run blocking, 83 pass blocking, 59 awareness. Awareness is important for linemen, so I think we can put Bruce up here. And then, this is a weird one, Goodman never played for us, somehow managed to make the Pro Bowl. We took him in the 6th round the year before last. He's now an 84 rated. Take a look at his stats as well. He's got 89 run, 89 pass, 88 impact blocking, 71 awareness. Compare that to Ryan Nisley or whatever it is, Ray Nisley. He's got 86, 85, 88, 66. His strength, 78. Compare that to Goodman's. What is his 79? Again, Goodman's better. So we change up here, and now all of a sudden we've got A plus, B plus, and our line looks very different. And I think this is how we should go forward. Maybe Bruce just can't move to his right side, and he'd be a good left tackle. Not like Filer's doing a much better job anyway. So we'll try that, and we'll see how that works. This team has improved, and we are ready for the playoffs. Let's take a look at who is in the playoffs. So the first round, Bengals at Bills. So the Bengals made it in pairs. The Pairs at the Backers, the Bears at Packers, Chargers at Jaguars, and Cowboys at Saints. Those Cowboys are good. See if they get past the Saints. We'll see when we advance the week. And of course, I think we'll end up with either the Bills or then the Jaguars. I'm not entirely sure. Let's advance to the next week. Get a little bit more XP as well that we can throw on top of Sanborn's head. We end up with the Chargers, 10-6. Let's take a look at how everything ended up. So the Bengals fall to the Bills. The Bears managed to beat the Packers by 4 points. Some pretty high scoring games here. All of these high scoring games. Chargers beat the Jaguars by 3. And the Saints, they served it up to the Cowboys. And we saw how good the Cowboys team was. So we don't want to meet them in the Super Bowl, that's for sure. Let's take a look at the divisional round, where, of course, we host the Chargers. The Redskins host the Bears. The Raiders host the Bills. And the Seahawks host the Saints. So there's some pretty good matchups. Our first opponent are the Los Angeles Chargers. That's going to be tough for another couple of years, I think. Our team is ready. Let's take a look at their team. Quarterback, Russell Prosh, 81 overall. That's actually, we've gotten used to seeing very high overalls for everyone. Doesn't mean he's bad, and he's a slow guy as well. That is a rarity at this point in the NFL, I would say. Then there's Melvin Gordon with a 99 overall. That is not a rarity for running backs to have ridiculous overalls. Cameron Grant, the fullback, 92 overall. The receivers, Keenan Allen, 95 overall. Mike Williams, 91. Mike Williams plays with that number 7. Completely illegal. Somehow gets away with it. Tyrell Williams at the 88 overall. 88 overall. We've played these guys before, as I just realized, because I already knew about Mike Williams. Hunter Henry, 95 overall, and then Luke Wilson behind him. The left tackle, Marcel Butler, 89 overall. Forrest Lamp with a 97 overall. Blake Acosta, 87. Dan Feeney, 91. Cameron Fleming, 84. Not 94, that would be even better. Joey Bosa, 99 overall, coming off a AFC Player of the Week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week award from the last week of the season. We obviously haven't won anything in a while. The right end, Melvin Ingram with the 90 overall, so they're playing that 4-3. Defensive tackles, Corey Leger, 83, Caleb Brantley, 79. So that's not too crazy. Maybe someone injured there, I'm not sure, but Corey Leger, always better than his overall. Jatavis Brown, 92 overall at left outside linebacker. The inside linebacker, Denzel Perriman, 87 overall. And then right outside linebacker, Jeremiah Atawachu with the 93 overall. So those linebackers are very good. Cornerbacks, Jason Verrett, 89 overall. Casey Hayward, 85 overall. And then Alanti Herbert with the 76 overall. So it drops a little bit. And now, I've said this before in the past, I'm not saying it for this specific game, but now, anytime we go up against anyone, we're looking to take advantage of our speed, because we've got Ashley Stokes on the outside as well now with that 97 speed, which is faster than pretty much anyone will come across. Trey Boston, the free safety, 82 overall, and Jaleel Adai, 82 overall at strong safety. That is the team. Those are the Chargers. They are the team that will fall to us because, of course, we're going the distance, at least to the Super Bowl. That's what we said. We said we're getting to the Super Bowl, not winning a Super Bowl. Who knows? That's decided on the night, but we know where we're going, and it's the big game. And here we see the three other teams whose target it is to make it to the big game. But it starts here against the Los Angeles Chargers. This will be the first game, our first trial in the playoffs under Todd Bowles, and it starts off with the Chargers with the ball. A handoff to Melvin Gordon, who takes it for 9 yards. 2nd and 1 now, going back to Melvin Gordon. He picks up the first down. And now the Chargers are moving it. 2nd and 7. Back to Melvin Gordon again. Finding some space after a missed tackle. And he's tackled by the safeties there. Rashad Peters finally bringing it down. 1st and 10. Play action. They've established the run. They now go for play action. Passing it downfield. The pass is broken up though. Gilbert Turner in on that one. 2nd and 1. They give the ball to their backup running back here. Taking it all the way to the 8-yard line. And now 1st and goal. Looking to pass. Prosh here. Dropping back. Has got time. Runs out of time. Is sacked. Rashad Bass with the big play on that down. Bringing up 3rd and goal here. Prosh back to pass again and again. Is sacked. Bernard Cooper coming in this time, and we hold him to 3 points. 2nd and 10 now. And Philip Vandiat is looking to run. He's got some space. He gets to the sideline, or rather is pulled out of the sideline. And on 2nd and 9, again looking to roll out to the left. Nobody there. They're not taking account of his speed here, which is pretty high for a quarterback. This time he runs out of bounds himself. And on 3rd and 9, dropping back to pass. We need the first down here, and we cannot get it. George Conner unable to make the catch. It was good coverage. 3rd and 12 for the Chargers, and they do get a first down here. Going to Keenan Allen. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line, and they're going downfield again. This time the pass is broken up. 3rd and 9, this sets up on the 39-yard line. Prosh being chased is sacked. It's Rashad Bass, 2nd sack of the game. We have the ball back on offense, and we're going to Kurt Weeks here, who cannot quite get the first down, but it's still a good chunk gain. 1st and 10 at the 44. Completion over the middle to Ashley Stokes here for the first down. 2nd and 10 now at the 41-yard line, and it's another completion there, going kind of middle again. George Conner with the reception this time, and on 1st and 10 we give the ball to Trayvon Bromley, who gets into the end zone for the touchdown. And there we go, 7 points on the board. The score 10-3 now, and the Chargers have the ball back here, and it's a big completion to the fullback. One missed tackle here, another missed tackle here somehow, and now he's going down the sideline, gets all the way to the 16-yard line before finally being tackled. 1st and 10, they go for a screenplay here. Melvin Gordon, no one's really in the area. Nobody able to make the tackle, and he's in for a touchdown. Prosh there, I assume with his first playoff touchdown, but I can't be sure. I don't have the stat book right here. Now Trayvon Bromley on 1st and 10 going for a big run, making a man miss, is tackled from behind. 3rd and 14. We've got a minute left in this first half to try and get the lead back. And we go deep downfield, but a little too deep downfield. George Conner couldn't make that catch, but we do get a field goal. The score now 13-10, and a big sack here, stopping the Chargers potentially getting any more points before the first half ends. And another sack by Rashad Bass makes it 3 sacks in the first half alone, and we enter the second half here. 3rd and 5. And we get a completion there to Kurt Weeks, who gets the first down just about. 3rd and 7 again. Too many third downs at this point. Looking to pass. Philip Vandiat has plenty of time, throws it downfield, but there is just nothing behind that ball. Does not go as far as it ever should. Just a weak throw, an interception, and now the Chargers have the ball back. The score is 13-10, but after that Hayward interception, they could take the lead here. Prosh again in some trouble. Hunter Washington with the sack this time. Pressure coming through the middle, he cannot deal with. 3rd and 22 now. Wormley collapsing in the pocket from the inside, but he gets away from him, but then takes a big hit from Bernard Cooper, getting his 2nd sack. We can see there, Wormley manages to get away from him, but turns straight into Cooper and takes the big hit. 1st and 10 now for us. The score still 13-10. Philip Van Diat running out to the right, looking for some options, and as he throws, he loses the ball. It comes out, it's recovered by the Chargers. Corey Leggett there with the ball, and we can take a look at the replay. If you ask me, that looks like that ball's going forward, but it stands, and it's up to the defense to stop them getting any points, and Rashad Peters there knocks the ball out of Melvin Gordon's hands. Q1 Hardwick picks it up, and we get the ball back, preserving this 3-point lead. And now Trayvon Bromley looking to get us some more points, charging down the field for a 1st down, and now on 2nd and inches, taking even more yards. This time he's looking to go all the way if he can get away from this one defender. Trayvon Bromley into the end zone, makes it a 20-10 lead with a 56-yard touchdown. So now the Chargers back with the ball on 2nd and 10, finding a wide open receiver there, finally brought down by Q1 Hardwick, but they don't do anything more. 1st and 10 for us, and we go completion over the middle again to George Connor. 2nd and inches now at the 10-yard line, a quick completion over the middle to Kurt Weeks, and we're at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal. Philip Van Diat looking to pass, finds George Connor on the slant, and it is a 27-10 lead. 17 points in this game, 7 minutes left in the game, and Gilbert Turner there not able to stop them getting that completion. 3rd and goal, they go for a quick slant, and it's Gilbert Turner being taken advantage of again, and they get the touchdown, make it a 27-17 game. 4 minutes left in this game, going deep downfield for Connor, but just not enough on it, and he gets the pass broken up. 3rd and 8, and we're looking for DeMarcus Parker here to get us a 1st down. He doesn't do it, so we will have to punt the ball away, and the Chargers have it back here. A completion, a big hit, but still a completion. Keenan Allen holds on to it. 2nd and 1, Prosh rolling to the left, gets hit, loses the ball. Tyus Bowser forces it out, but it is recovered by the Chargers. 3rd and 10, Prosh looking to pass again. He's got plenty of time back there, but just uses too much of it. Rashad Bass in for another half sack here, and then on 4th and 20, going downfield, and Gilbert Turner picks him off. Picked on last drive, this time he picks them off. Gilbert Turner is a big-time player. He makes big-time plays, and if he makes a mistake, he will make up for it, and he makes up for it here, winning the game, closing it out with this turnover. Big-time players make big-time plays, and I absolutely knew something was going to happen for Gilbert Turner. It just, you know, they picked on him a couple of times, and of course, he basically shuts down the game. Now, Philip Van Diat, however, I mean, the completion percentage is okay, but he didn't make big-time plays. Does that mean he's not a big-time player? I don't know, but in this game, he did not make big-time plays. He threw an easy touchdown, threw one interception, and didn't hit George Connor when he should have done, and he never puts enough accuracy on those deep passes. Now, his deep pass accuracy is the worst of his 3 accuracies, and so we can improve that, but still, it just needs a better touch when he's throwing it deep downfield. Trayvon Bromley, however, he does make big-time plays. 21 carries, 162 yards, and 2 touchdowns. No problem for him. Receiving George Connor, 5 for 66, so a muted day for him. Usually does a little bit more than that, but outside of that, not much happening passing. To be honest, I expected more from Ashley Stokes. Now, this is a good team with good cornerbacks and everything, but I expected more from him. He's an 82 overall now. He's got that speed, but he just didn't get open. And he's got good route running, so it's not like he's an 82 overall based off some other stuff. He's got good route running, should have been open. Rashad Bass, 8 tackles. It feels like we haven't seen him here for a long time. I don't know why it seems like he hasn't been making a lot of tackles and things, but Hunter Washington was 7, then Rashad Peters was 6. Let's take a look at the sacks, because they came in bunches today. Rashad Bass with 3.5. Tyus Bowser with 2.5, 2 for Hunter Washington, 2 for Bernard Cooper. The interceptions, just 1 for Gilbert Turner. You can pick on him, but he will make you pay eventually, and that's exactly what happened here. And then let's take a look at the forced fumbles. I believe there's 3. Tyus Bowser, Hunter Washington, Rashad Peters. Big-time players make big-time plays. These guys absolutely did that. And of course, Tyus Bowser got 1 as well. That unfortunately wasn't recovered. Let's see the other 2. Hunter Washington, Q1 Hardwick with the recoveries there, and obviously nothing else here. So there we go, 1 playoff game down, and that's exactly what we expected under Todd Bowles. Time to move on to the conference championship. It's either the Bills or the Raiders, and it is the Bills we see. 10-5-1 their record. And let's see what that Bills team looks like that has taken them here to the AFC Championship game. And also, I just want to quickly apologise if my voice sounds lethargic. It's just gone. That's the problem. It's gone a little bit, been shouting. I haven't even really been shouting. I don't know why it's gone. This is our team. We want to see the Bills. So I just wanted to quickly say that because it's annoying me slightly. It's very raspy. Their quarterback is Tyrod Taylor, just with an 83 overall. I expected more just because they're doing so well right now. The running back, LaShawn McCoy, with an 88 overall. We've seen all these running backs go into high 90s, and LaShawn McCoy is sat here with an 88 overall. That's interesting. They've got Carrington Gritton as well, a rookie with an 84 overall. Fullback is Patrick DeMarco, 90 overall. Let's see, I think I saw someone else there as well. No, okay, it's their tight ends. I thought they still had a bunch of fullbacks. Sammy Watkins, 96 overall. Darian Ponder, a second-year player, 86. Dante Moncrief, 84. And they got some speed on that team. Austin Hooper is their tight end with a 93 overall. And Charles Clay with an 85 overall. So they got some good players there. 89 overall, Cordy Glenn at left tackle. Spencer Drango, 79 overall. James Stone, 78 overall. Graham Keithley at an 86 overall, and then Dion Dawkins 92 overall. So two underwhelming players there on that offensive line on the left guard and center positions. Then Ravone Fletcher, we know about this guy. He went very high, 91 overall, third-year player. The right end, Barkevius Mingo, 82 overall. A surprising team here. I was expecting a lot more. Not that this team is bad. If they're playing a 4-3, Marcel Darius and Chris Baker, 90 and 81 overall. Left outside linebacker, Gerald Hodges, an 84 overall. Inside linebacker, Preston Brown, 91. If they are playing a 3-4, it'd be Sam Barrington. Right outside linebacker, Duke Riley, 85 overall. The cornerback, Ronald Darby, 99 overall. Now, Ronald Darby, of course, is a returning Fire Sale franchise player. And this is the first 99 overall cornerback, I think, that we've seen. And this will be incredibly hard to play against because he's got 99 man coverage, 99 play recognition, 95 zone coverage. But then again, does also only have 80 press and 89 awareness. Now, those still good numbers, but lower than I expected. But ridiculous coverages. That'll be incredibly tough. But of course, it will be George Connor. No, George Connor won't be playing against him. George Connor will be playing against Tre'Davious White, who is also very good with a 93 overall. I think we're going to see Ashley Stokes swallowed again. Ronald Darby will do a decent job against him. Free safety, Micah Hyde, 79 overall. So, strong safeties, Eric Reed, 84 overall. So, there's not much that I see on this team, apart from Ronald Darby, where I think, wow, it's actually a very, you know, middle-of-the-road kind of team in terms of overalls and stuff. You take a look at them compared to us, and it's similar type of overalls, and that's not a good thing because our players play above their overalls. So let's just hope for them that their players do. Let's hope for us that they don't. But everybody's got confidence at the moment. We're playing at a great level. Everybody's doing exactly what they need to. So there's nothing we even need to change. Think about, you know, an area we need to concentrate on. Philip Van Dijk needs to be a little bit more accurate down the field, but that's about it. And I tell you what, these tackles did well. Bruce and Goodman held up pretty well. Let's see again in this game how they do. But I like this team right now. Perfect timing to like the team as we enter the AFC Championship game. One more win and we are in the Super Bowl. One more game, and it's the same for New Orleans and Washington, our potential Super Bowl opponents. As we can see here, we promised this, and this is exactly what we're going for in this snowy game against the Buffalo Bills here in Baltimore. If there's one team in the NFL that's prepared for this kind of weather, it's the Buffalo Bills. And on 1st and 10, they go for a quick screen pass here, and it's a successful one. They do get the first down here, or rather, it was stopped just short in inches, but they get the first down on 3rd and inches with LaShawn McCoy running it up the middle. 2nd and 6. Tyrod Taylor looking to run, but instead he's brought down, sacked by Tyus Bowser. 3rd and 6, and they're looking to pass, and Tyrod Taylor lets go of that one, but it's broken up. Good play by the defense. And on 1st and 10, we were pinned back. We give the ball to Trayvon Bromley, say, please get us out of this pinch, and he does. And on 1st and 10, he's looking to get us out of a lot more than just the pinch, and Trayvon Bromley's gone. Has a foot race going on right now with Micah Hyde. Can he get away from him? No, he's caught from behind, but only just. 2nd and 4, and now Jaquan Barber fighting through contact down to the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal, Philip Van Dijk couldn't get that pass out quickly enough, and he is sacked. So on 3rd and goal, he's looking where he always looks, the slant to George Connor. You can know it's coming. Doesn't mean you can stop it. George Connor with another playoff touchdown, and they go for the fake fullback dive, halfback pitch here. Tim Williams did a pretty good job recognizing it, and it allowed his team to make a tackle even if he didn't. And then Tariq Cohen here gets a first down, but it seems every time Tariq Cohen has a good run, it's brought back for holding. 3rd and 18. Going deep, trying to get this first down. It was a pretty safe throw as throws like that go, and now trying to punt this ball away. And Sam Cook, it's blocked. He couldn't get a good handle of it, and the Bills recover it. And now they have the ball on our 4-yard line. 1st and goal. Tyrod Taylor trying to run, but he takes a big hit from Hunter Washington. On 3rd and goal, they go for it again. LaShawn McCoy trying to run, but Rashad Bass stops that. We hold them to a field goal, and Trayvon Bromley back to his old tricks, running there for a first down. 1st and 10, and we go for a play action here with Tariq Cohen rolling to the right. Philip Vandiak takes time, dumps it down to his fullback, and he fights off the first man and takes up about 8 yards there. 2nd and 2, giving it back to Trayvon Bromley. Trayvon Bromley getting some decent blocks, could have got a slightly better one from Kurt Weeks, but it was still good. And on 1st and 10, we go play action again because we've really established this run. A completion there to Kurt Weeks, who is stopped at the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal, handoff Trayvon Bromley. Trayvon Bromley into the end zone for a touchdown. So the score now 13-3. The Bills with the play action here, and it works. Sammy Watkins getting a big gain over the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line. A screen to LaShawn McCoy. He is stopped by Gilbert Turner. 3rd and 6 it sets up. Tyrod Taylor running to the right, running straight into Tyus Bowser, and they go for the field goal on 4th and 15, but it's blocked by Lakeith Spain. It'll stop him getting any points before the half finishes, and we start the second here on 1st and 10. Philip Vandiak rolling out to the right in some trouble. Let's go with it. Kurt Weeks with the reception. So we're in the second half, the score 13-3, and we begin with the ball as we always do. And George Connor here with a first down on 3rd and 8. 3rd and 4 now. Vandiak passing over the middle, completed to Ashley Stokes. And on 1st and goal, we give the ball to Jaquan Barber, who fights through contact but is stopped at the 1-yard line. 3rd and goal, play action, rolling to the left. Philip Vandiak in trouble, takes a sack, but we will be able to get a field goal there, so 16-3 the score now. The Bills still trying to get something going here. Tyrod Taylor trying to get it done with his feet, but cannot get it done there as Bernard Cooper was quickly out in the flat to stop him. 3rd and 7 though, they get it done with a pass and a couple of missed tackles, and all of a sudden he's free running with one escort with him. I probably shouldn't call a potential blocker an escort, but still he had one player escorting him, and he gets into the end zone for a touchdown. George Connor here on an end around, fighting for those 6 yards for the first down. On a 3rd and 7, again George Connor getting the first down. George Connor keeping this drive alive, but we ended up having to punt the ball away. But on the 3-yard line, we get a safety like we have been doing all season long. Hunter Washington getting that one. 3rd and 9 now. Vandiak back to pass, throwing it deep for Ashley Stokes with the reception in the shoelace tackle. We can see the separation. Stokes got here downfield and somehow was just brought down. 2nd and 5 now at the 9-yard line. Philip Vandiak going for George Connor, getting the touchdown, but a flag there will make it 2nd and 15. That's okay, we like the challenge. And Philip Vandiak getting pushed there, gets away from the sack, gets out of it, runs away now, and now it looks like he can almost get a first down. Stopped 2 yards short at the 5-yard line, but we had to settle for a field goal again. So the score 21-10, and a reception there against Gilbert Turner. He struggles with those sometimes, but we know Gilbert Turner always likes to make up for those kind of plays. And Marlon Humphrey there stopping them, holding them to a field goal. So the score 21-13, 1 minute 42 left in this game. Now a time where we try and run out the clock, and this will be the last play to do that. Trayvon Bromley does it, and we win. We said it at the beginning of this season. There was going to be no other result than us going to the Super Bowl, and this win against the Bills books us our place right there. And it was I don't ever want to call the game easy, but it was relatively easy for an AFC Championship game. We were in control the whole time. Philip Vandiak didn't even have to throw that much. 19 attempts, 164 yards, 68% completion percentage, if I can get my words out, and a touchdown. Rushing, Trayvon Bromley, 26 attempts, 175 yards and a touchdown. Jaquan Barber also, not the best average, but he was putting in some big plays. And Philip Vandiak with one great escape play, and George Connor as well with one rush for a first down. Receiving, Kurt Weeks putting in a shift today. 4 receptions, 64 yards. No touchdowns though. George Connor, however, 4 for 34, did get a touchdown. And Ashley Stokes putting in some yards as well, but then there was just some little completions here and there. Blocking. Actually, I do want to take a look at blocking for the first time in a while. Sacks allowed by our tackles again, but it's a lot less than usual, we'll say that much. And then defensively, let's take a look here, because I'll tell you someone who didn't do that much today. Rashad Peters had a pretty quiet day. Pretty much everyone had a quiet day. Gilbert Turner, the one with 6 tackles, which is twice as many as the next best. Just a lot of people, you know, everyone doing something, but no one doing a lot. And we didn't really have to. Tyus Bowser with 2 sacks, which is nice. Bernard Cooper with 1. No interceptions, no turnovers, but we just didn't need them. We were in control the entire time. And there we have it. Done. Next week, the Pro Bowl. The week after that, the Super Bowl. And we will either be playing the Redskins or the Saints. And so here we go. Advancing the week will take us to the Pro Bowl, something I will take a quick look at. And then we will also know who we will be playing in the Super Bowl. Let's find out. And you couldn't have written it better. Our opponent will be the New Orleans Saints. It will be Fire Sale franchise versus Reboot franchise in our first Super Bowl in this series. Let's take a look at our Pro Bowl roster. So here we go. You know how I do this. I go through relatively quickly. We're just looking for our guys, but I like to try and give you a chance to see other people. George Conner, the #1 wide receiver in the AFC. And I would argue the #1 wide receiver in the NFC as well. So, #1 receiver in the NFL. Expecting to see some linemen here. We see Nico Siragusa here at the #2 left guard spot. Then Sanborn at the #1 center spot. Illuminor, #2 right guard spot. And we have 2 right tackles who didn't play all season long, and they both got into the Pro Bowl. So, great job for them. And thanks for not giving the XP to our actual starting right tackle, Madden. Moving on, still looking for our players. I'm expecting again some on defense, and Tyus Bowser makes it in at the #1 spot at left outside linebacker. Hunter Washington makes it in at the #1 spot at middle linebacker. Then nothing again here. The fact that our cornerbacks aren't in is a bit of a shame. Of course, Rashad Peters is the #1 free safety. Just didn't get the recognition when it came to awards and things like that. He's there over Kevin Byard, who we've had some trouble with, of course, now plays for the Steelers. No strong safety. Kicker and punter in. Sam Cook, of course, we're going to have to let go, and our kick returner Ashley Stokes is there too. Justin Tucker will be with us, I think, for another season. I'm not exactly sure how long he's got left, but this year we'll be replacing Cook, which is the shame as he's made the Pro Bowl. But that is it for the Pro Bowl roster. That is it for this episode. Next week, we'll be playing against the New Orleans Saints in the Super Bowl.